From characters falling on stage, to falling during parades, and even heads falling off, these are some of the funniest Disney character falls on the internet. First, we'll take a look at why Disney characters don't do parades on wet ground. In this clip, Eeyore demonstrates why you don't see characters out walking in parades when it's raining. Wet on the ground is so dangerous for characters, and they especially shouldn't run after rain, as Stitch demonstrated here when he got so excited to do his meet and greet and decided to have a running start and slipped right on his back. Stitch was definitely embarrassed afterwards and couldn't do anything but shake his head in disappointment of himself. Oh, it's okay, Stitch. The Beauty and the Beast show runs multiple times a day at Disney's Hollywood Studios at Disney World in Florida. The show consists of actors in character costumes dancing and running and usually having to be quick on their feet to keep up with the show. This can cause actors in the large Disney character costumes to trip over their own feet and fall in front of the audience. This video from TikTok shows Lumiere the Candlestick taking a fall while trying to get out of the scene. You can even see Lumiere trying to hide his feet when he falls, trying to keep the magic of the show alive. He stays on the ground through the entire next scene until stagehands are able to help him off the stage, not without giving a bow to the audience though. A similar occurrence happened at another stage performance of the Hollywood Studios Beauty and the Beast show. We don't get to see what happened first, but it appears Chip the little teacup has fallen on his face and can't get himself back up, so he just has to wiggle until stagehands arrive to rescue him. And sometimes the other characters have to rescue a character from a fall. In this parade clip from Disneyland Paris in 2009, the Tweedles and Tigger are having fun dancing together until Tigger accidentally knocks off one of the Tweedles' heads. Tigger realizes his mistake and immediately helped the Tweedle get it back on before more people saw the head off. Winnie the Pooh definitely needs someone to help him up after this fall because after playing with Eeyore's arm, he fell right on his butt. Ooh. And that looks like it hurt. And not only do the characters with big costumes fall, but princesses do as well. But that wasn't nearly as awkward as this fail, because during a stage performance of Aladdin at Disneyland, Jasmine went down pretty hard trying to catch up with Prince Ali. Yikes!
Ali.
Doesn't look like the show will go on this time. This old VHS tape from 1994 shows probably one of the worst Disney falls you'll ever see. During one of the Christmas performances in front of Cinderella Castle, a snowman goes too close to the edge of the stage and falls right off it, out of view of the crowd. That definitely wasn't part of the show based on all the gasps from the audience. There doesn't seem to be any follow-up on what happened and no video of the snowman getting back up onto the stage. In fact, it looks like the area he fell into was a band based on the instruments they have, so hopefully he didn't fall on any of the musicians. Mike Wazowski specifically seems to have a lot of trouble keeping himself on his feet. For example, this video from 2008, which shows an overjoyed man going to meet the one and only Mike Wazowski, and once he gets up to him, Mike falls flat on his face. Yikes! Or even this video that shows Mike coming out for a holiday show at Disneyland and he falls flat on his face again. It's probably not easy having a bigger head than the rest of your body. One of the coolest moments in the show, Fantasmic at Disney World and Disneyland, is when Mickey Mouse uses his pyrotechnic hands to shoot sparks. Although one time right before Mickey had to get ready for this part of the show, he slipped and fell just seconds before. The pyrotechnic hands would have most likely been turned off backstage, but still, I'm sure Mickey was a little nervous. Stormtroopers can be clumsy in the movies, and also the Disney parks, apparently. This fall from the Mad Hatter was actually kind of impressive because he made it look so natural, and it was perfect timing for the beat. And it's definitely something the Mad Hatter would do as well. Another natural-looking fall happened in this Disney parade clip. Actually, the clip is full of fails. First 6 seconds into the video, one of the mops was swinging their bucket around and actually hit a kid in the front row with it. You can even hear the thud from the bucket hitting them in the video. And the laughter afterwards. But that wasn't enough. Just a few seconds later, one of the characters in the parade trips over another and lands right on their knees. It's funny how he just throws his arms up helplessly. Have you ever seen two fails in one 17-second clip? Tokyo Disney Sea is an interesting Disney park since a lot of the shows throughout the day happen on the lagoon in the middle of the park. It's so much different that you can even catch a glimpse of Goofy riding on a jet ski. Or trying to, at least. Another interesting part of the Disney parks is the Disney Dance Express Parade at Disneyland Paris. It's a cool parade concept that brings characters out to park guests on a rolling train. And when the train comes to a stop, the characters get out of the train and dance for the park guests. But during one of these performances, Chip, the chipmunk, got a little too excited to start dancing. And Chip's chipmunk pal Dale needs to pick up his pace in this clip because he also fell trying to catch up with all the other characters. But imagine falling while being on stilts. No, the Animal Kingdom tree lady isn't actually that tall. She exposed herself in this clip when she couldn't balance on her stilts. Oh, and how about another clip from a Fantasmic show where the evil queen embarrasses herself by tripping over her own cape? Here's a clip of another villain getting embarrassed. During the Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween party, there are actual villains that walk the parade route. One of these villains is the Queen of Hearts. Usually accompanying her are her card guards. Their purpose is to basically be her backup dancers and make her look cooler in front of all the Disney guests. Something the Queen of Hearts would not appreciate, though, is the card guards falling and embarrassing her in front of the crowd. Queen of Hearts doesn't look so intimidating anymore. That's nice of her, though, to actually almost try and help up the guard after his fall. Keyword, almost. The PHC Grill in Disneyland is a popular restaurant where Disney characters give you entertainment. During one of the dance parties in the grill, Minnie Mouse was up on stage with the host of the party. Everything was going fine until he gave Minnie a big solo dance.
You're not Beyonce. Come on up here. Now everyone, come
Pretty
on.
awkward for Minnie Mouse, but the host saved the show with the Beyonce joke. But it's probably a lot more reasonable to fall when you're on ice. And fall? Minnie did. This one wasn't Minnie's fault, though, because here Mickey actually slipped and brought down Minnie with him. This one is also similar to this fall when Stitch tried dancing with Lilo but dropped her, making Lilo furious at him. One of the more scary fails happened in the Fantasmic show at Disney World. During the final boat scene where all the characters do a choreographed dance on the boat, Dopey slipped through the rails of the top floor and fell right on top of Goofy. Aw, poor Goofy. But he did break Dopey's fall, which is a good thing because something worse could have happened if it weren't for Goofy standing there. The characters were both reported to be doing fine after this incident. If you go through the gift shop attached to the Journey into Imagination with Figment ride, there's a tunnel on the right-hand side. This is where you can catch a variety of characters doing meet and greets. This tunnel has been pretty dangerous for characters in the past, and a video of Figment showing him tripping on one of the tunnel supports sticking out, and the cast members actually had to delay the meet and greet. Maybe Figment should have used his wings instead of his feet to get through that tunnel? Vanellope and Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph also are seen doing meet and greets here sometimes. In one of the early meet and greets, it was time for the characters to go back inside, and Ralph tripped over a corner of the entrance to the tunnel. This caused Vanellope to not see him and trip as well. So if you really want to see a fail at Disney, the Figment gift shop tunnel should be the #1 place to go on your list. Donald Duck wasn't so heroic in his firefighter costume here while dancing on stage because he slipped right when he was the main character of the show. Maybe he should have let Mickey Mouse stick to that role? The next clip also gives further proof of that. The camera was on Goofy, but when it pans to the left, there is Donald, sitting on his belly. Donald Duck just can't stop falling on stage. In this clip, while waving to the crowd as he entered the stage, Donald wasn't looking where he was going and appeared to trip over something. Maybe Minnie's feet? Or someone in the front row of the crowd? But he fell right on his beak, and Mickey Mouse actually went right over to help out his friend by giving him a pat on the butt. I don't think Mickey has any competition for the main Disney character anytime soon. Definitely not from Donald, at least. It's hard enough for Disney characters to walk on pavement. Now imagine trying to ice skate. It would be very much appreciated if you could subscribe to our channel. We post Disney fail videos like this all the time. See you in the next one.